This past Saturday, I attended the block party put on by the New Jerusalem Church on Florida Avenue. The theme of the party was unity in the community. And I saw lots of fun-filled activities going on, free meals, 20-something bicycles to give away to our youngsters in the community, televisions, cash prizes, all kinds of clothes and things. A wonderful, wonderful experience to have been there. But I took the opportunity while I was there to talk about unity in our community. It's something that I strive for. It's something that I came into office to make sure we took care of doing more of here in Clarksdale. But I made the comment then, and I want to make it now as well, that there are some people among us in this community whose mission, it seems, is to divide this community, to keep us at odds with each other in terms of race. That's not what I'm all about. I wish that conduct did not go on, but unfortunately it's prevalent. And it's stirred constantly by a certain individual. And I wish that that conduct would quit. I wish there'd be an outcry from the community to say, stop this. We're going to be unified here. We're going to work together in our town of Clarksdale to make things better for everyone. That's what I'm all about, and I'd like to see that happen. On another subject, recycling. We have just received notification here at the city level that the Mississippi Department of Environmental Quality, through a grant called a SWAG grant, has approved us for about $47,000 of funds to put out some recycling bins around town. I'm working with our consultant, Janet Corson, who is working for both the city and the county, although funded by the county to its credit. And we're getting together the plans going forward for a recycling program. In its nascent state, in its infancy, it's going to be kind of low and slow, if you will, with some compartmental-sized bins out placed at strategic locations around the county and, of course, here in the city. And we're going to be educating the public on the benefits and the need to recycle plastics, paper, and aluminum cans. So be on the lookout for that. We hope to kick this off with a meeting on June 30th to put a project coordinator in place and move forward from there. But I want to make our community mindful that recycling is important to all of us, not just environmentalists, but to all of us. It keeps litter off our streets. It uses materials over and over again instead of having to consume trees and other precious resources. So more to come on recycling as we move forward. Another point that you know is dear and near to me is cleanliness in this community. I feel like I'm fighting an uphill fight every time I drive around the city and see these overgrown lots, still seeing junk vehicles and debris in yards. Where is the civic pride? I've come to the conclusion that I'm probably going to pick a few blocks of one street here in town and do everything I can to enforce every ordinance that applies to all of us. And that means moving your trash receptacle cans back after the pickup day on your street. They should only be put out there for the day of the pickup and then removed to their location off the street and hopefully out of sight, or at least by the side of one's residence. Cars in yards, it's the law, folks, and we're going to enforce it whether you like it or not. We're going to do it. We're going through an evaluation or re-evaluation of all properties as to their value right now. And again, if the neighborhood looks bad, the values on property are going to decline, which means less revenue will be collected based on our millage rates, which means we either have to raise taxes or go without vital services. So I'm going to see that we enforce ordinances strictly on all of these particulars. I'll announce the street and the blocks in due course. But we're going to have to get this done, and I would appreciate your help in doing it. We have such a good community here. We're the envy of most other cities in Mississippi. I know this because of my travels around the state and my membership on the board of directors of the Mississippi Municipal League. People come up to me saying, boy, y'all got a great town there in Clarksdale. You've got great entertainment there, great history, great culture. We love to visit. It's never looked cleaner than it looks now. And while all that's true, we have a long way to go on the cleanliness part of this, and I'm going to see that that's enforced. One final note on crime and crime control. I still see a disturbing number of residential and auto or motor vehicle break-ins. Most of what's being taken are electronics. Not a day goes by that I don't read our daily reports. They come to me every 3 days, actually, and I look back and I see iPads, iPhones, smartphones, other electronics being stolen out of vehicles and homes. Please keep a lookout, as you would to your neighbor, for people in your neighborhood who may be suspect. And call the law. Let's keep this enforcement at a high level and keep these burglaries from taking place. Thank you.